And now joining us to speak more about this weekend's big DStv Premiership matches is Daily Sun football writer Robin-Duke Madlala. Robin, thank you very much for your time and welcome to the show. I mean, just looking at the fixtures that have played thus far this season, is it anything to go by? Just looking at how the teams set the tone for the season.
Yeah. One, I've been impressed with TS Galaxy and Richards Bay. I mean, Richards Bay, they've made some very good signing. I've been following very closely. You know, they've signed 16 players right now, and you see they've started very well, and they've been considered a goal. Same as TS Galaxy, you can see they're number two. So those are things for me they've really surprised me, especially for Richards Bay, because they are newbies in this league after winning the Great Africa Championship last season. So, you know, those teams for me, they've really stepped up. Of course, you will expect Sundowns. I mean, beating Kaizer Chiefs by 4-0, the biggest scoreline for Sundowns against Kaizer Chiefs in the league in history, in the era of the PSL. So those are, for me, one of the things that have stood out so far in the league.
I mean, you're talking about Richards Bay, who are at the top of the log, and they're now coming up against Kaizer Chiefs. Should Chiefs be worried coming up against a team that is already at the top of the log?
Absolutely, because Kaizer Chiefs, as I said, they are coming to this game very absolutely hurting after being embarrassed by Mamelodi Sundowns last weekend. And then you look at Richards Bay FC, they beat Sekokun with a young man, Yanela Mbutuma, scoring in a 7-8. So, you know, Kaizer Chiefs have to be very wary, because also I see they're taking this game to most Mapeda Stadium, because if you are aware, Amazulu, and Kaizer Chiefs and eThekwini Municipality, they have a commercial deal where Kaizer Chiefs will play some of their home games. Remember, the Kaizer Chiefs, last time they played at most Mapeda Stadium, it was against Black Leopard during the league in 2019-2020 because remember, that time they couldn't able to carry on playing games in Durban because of COVID-19. So they've resumed that. For, you know, hopefully they are looking for home comfort, because we have seen in FNP Stadium, there are not much attendance. You know, so they're coming to Durban hoping that, you know, people in Durban, they love Kaizer Chiefs. You know, as much as Kaizer Chiefs are doing very, very bad, you know, on the field, in terms of result-wise. But fans, when it comes to Kaizer Chiefs, in Durban, they really turn up. You saw Pirates against Royal M on Wednesday. It was close to 30,000, you know. So this team, wherever they go, they command. So Chiefs are hoping for that, because when the Pirates, you know, when they got that on Wednesday, they won by solitary goals from Dion Hoto. So Kaizer Chiefs will hope, you know, to follow suit by also ensuring that the fans turn up and also they get maximum point against Richards Bay. But, you know, for Richards Bay side, you know, this is very interesting for them. Since the season started, they've been played away outside of Durban. All their 3 games have been played in Durban. And then now Kaizer Chiefs, they're bringing game in Durban. And then their next league match, in August, it will play against SuperSport, also in Durban. So the whole of August for them, it has been a very great year. A great month. That they are not moving. They're just remaining in Durban. That's why for them, you know, it's been easy for them to pick up maximum points so far.
Talking about Orlando Pirates, they are away at SuperSport United. How do you see this one going? It's been a slow start for the Buccaneers.
Yeah, you know, for me, when I watched them, attended their game against Royal M, there was a swagger. There was something that can enthuse the fans, you know, with the way they went about their business, playing with a 3 at the back, 3-4-3. You know, it looks stable for me so far. Yes, I've got 7 points out of 4 matches, but they're going to Pretoria, where where they've been beating SuperSport away since 2014. So you can understand they've got an enormous pressure to go and break that dark, because as I said, they've been won in the league match against SuperSport away since 2014. And remember, the last game of last season, Pirates lost to SuperSport. You know, when Andre Arendt was the catcher coach of the club, and Pirates at the time led by Amanda Williams and also Fadu Davis. So they've been done very well. They've got a very huge pressure under them. But you look at SuperSport United, they're struggling. You know, since Gavin Hunt took it over, he has struggled to get a 3-point. They lost to Amazulu. They lost to TS Galaxy. They got a draw in the first game against Super United. So they really need to come out and win this game. Hopefully, they will be able to, you know, to do well, because the goalkeeper, Ricardo Costa, remember, he got a red card when he punched Fumbizai of Super United in the first game against Super. So this time he has completed his ban, so he'll be back in this game. So which is a huge boost for them, because at the back, you always need that spine. Goss under Gavin Hunt, you remember at Vets in 2019, 2020, he was outstanding. That's why Sanders came knocking for him when they signed him in at the beginning of 2020-21 season. So he got him back. Yes, Bolifa has been at the club for many seasons, but he is struggling, to command that number one spot at the club. Remember, Ronan Williams has been the one who has been number one for some time, and before Sanders came at the beginning of the season to sign him. So,
right.
I think the return of Ricardo Goss will probably bring them stability. But again, I think this on the other side will go to Pretoria. Lucas Modibo said, pick up point. They mean business. I think they are one team that I've seen the organization compared to what we saw last season.
Robin-Duke Madlala, thank you very much for your time. Football writer over there, just talking about some of the fixtures to look forward to in the DStv Premiership with the pick of the weekend. SuperSport United hosting Orlando Pirates on Sunday. Well,